The Nissan Pathfinder has been on the market for nearly 4 decades, and since then, from the original boxy-style version when it was first introduced in Australia in 1987, it has done nothing but evolve to get to where it is right now. Back then, it was just a 2-door body-on-frame SUV that was mostly designed for the US market, competing against others of its kind, such as the Chevy Blazer, Ford Bronco, Jeep Cherokee, Toyota 4Runner, and Isuzu MU. Shortly after that one, the older folks in Australia can remember the facelifted second-gen version, especially the TI V6, which was quite equipped. It was the pride of most driveways, especially the gold paint that was very popular in high-spec variants. But since then, it has changed to become better in all ways, fitting perfectly into the market. But what's new with the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder? Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll look at the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder as we find out what's new for this generation. But before we continue, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates on your favorite cars. And with that, let's look at the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder. One thing about the latest 5th generation Pathfinder is that it's an entirely different proposition from its rather frumpy profiled predecessor. Now, it boasts a bold truck-like grille and a squared-off profile like the original model. However, it now comes with a properly premium cabin fitted with high levels of safety and technology. If you were to look at the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder among all its rivals, the Pathfinder becomes one of the most masculine-looking SUVs in its class. Not only that, but it should also find lots of favor for the aspect alone. And this is not even considering the long list of features and big space practicality that it comes with. When you compare the new Pathfinder with its predecessor, it seems to be a bit shorter. However, it's also wider and higher, and it has the advantage of clever space packaging as well. Its default setting is that of an 8-seater, but the top trim TIL, buyers prefer having a pair of luxurious leather-upholstered captain's chairs for the second row instead. But then again, this is something worth considering if you have a smaller family and are not restricted by budget. Even though we have just touched upon a few interior features, what's the interior of this car really like? Let's just say that if you're looking for a more comfortable cabin for something like the Nissan Pathfinder TI, you'll have to include some more premium brands on your shopping list. However, Nissan already gives you that inside. The 2023 Nissan Pathfinder has several similarities with the latest generation X-Trail. Some of them include the same flat-bottom steering wheel and a cool new shift-by-wire gear selector. These features are nice and tactile, and they feel great to the touch. All the seats up front are leather upholstered, and Nissan made sure that they were sumptuous and thickly cushioned with some contrast stitching to add to the style. And the beauty of it is that this material stretches to the back as well. But then again, that's not the only place with the softest leather. The armrests on all 4 doors, the center console bun, and even the dash are all wrapped in this material, giving it a quite premium feel. When it comes to the tech, the first thing you'll notice is the large 10.8-inch head-up display. The size comes in handy when you're using the onboard satellite navigation that shows the directional highlights in blue with some extra sharp clarity. However, as much as this screen is large enough and well positioned for easy touchscreen access, it's a step lower than the 12.3-inch that is found in the smaller X-Trail. But that's not a problem at all, and it's just right for the Pathfinder. This is also the case with the driver's display. While the X-Trail TI comes with a supersized 12.3-inch all-digital version, the same level in the Pathfinder comes with the traditional dials, paired with a 7.0-inch TFT display set between analog dials. The only way you can match the X-Trail's fully digital unit is by going for the top-spec TIL. However, it may seem a bit odd given the size of the Pathfinder and its positioning within the range. Some other features only available in the TIL model include rain-sensing wipers and second-row captain's chairs, but all in all, Apple CarPlay is still bulletproof, even in regional Victoria, with quick responses and 0 dropouts. Most automakers have decided to do away with the physical buttons and dials, replacing them with touchpads and haptic versions. However, Nissan has decided to choose the more sensible route, leaving the aircon and audio and tuning dials for everyday convenience. But even with that, you get some other enticements, including heated rear seats, a 13-speaker Bose audio unit, and rear window sunshades. You'll also benefit from the other features like remote start, which is perfect for the Aussie summer, given that it kicks over the aircon system, as well as a large wireless charging pad. The strength of the Pathfinder is in practicality, space, and storage. For starters, the rear doors open wider than ever before. This allows enough space to even set the baby seat perfectly. In addition, there are no less than 6 cup holders, 5 USB-C and USB-A charging points, air vents across all 3 rows, and the easiest third row access you are yet to experience. The ease of access to the third row is provided by a system called the Easy Flex system. With just one touch of a button on either second row seat, the seat slides forward and folds in one quick movement. This makes it super easy for both adults and children to get to the third row seats. To make it even better, when you get to the third row, there's enough space in terms of legroom. It's pretty decent and capable of even accommodating adults. But for adults, it's better for them during shorter trips. Long trips might become a bit too tedious. If you were to go for the flagship TIL 7-seat variant, the 2 captain's chairs get rid of such a system. There are also more examples of versatility in the luggage department, given that both second and third row seats recline, fold dead flat, and split 60-40. You needn't worry about space with the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder, given that before the third row, it comes with 205 liters of space before the third row. That is just enough for a regular family grocery shop. But if you need more space, the luggage space can grow up to 782 liters when both seat rows are folded. There's also a secret luggage pod under the floor, which is plastic lined. This is just perfect for wetsuits or soiled clothing after a wet downhill MTB session. Most of the changes with the next generation of the Pathfinder are in the interior and cabin features. However, when it comes to under the hood, the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder, there's only one choice. That is a naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6 engine and gives it about 202 kilowatts of power at 6,400 RPM and about 340 Nm of torque at about 4,800 RPM. This is just the same system as its predecessor. The only change under the hood is that the old CVT has been removed, giving way to a more refined 9-speed torque converter automatic transmission. It has a shift-by-wire system, which gives it a smoother and more decisive gear shift. In addition, it's also available with both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, depending on which variant you go for. Nissan has claimed that the new Pathfinder can use about 10 liters for every 100 kilometers on the combined cycle in front-wheel drive models, and about 10.5 liters for every 100 kilometers in all-wheel drive models. It also has a 71-liter fuel tank and uses 91 RON regular unleaded fuel to get its power. You can now tow up to 7,700 kilos when braked and 750 kilos unbraked, with a maximum tow ball download of 270 kilos and a maximum roof load of 74 kilos. When it comes to the world of SUVs, this is a true game changer. This car is so practical, you won't need another for quite some time. And even the way it drives is just so smooth and fantastic. Nissan has truly outdone itself on this one. What do you think of the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder? Feel free to let us know in the comments section down below. Before you go, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates on your favorite cars. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.